I'm just wondering, both of you are budget veterans, and we've talked about the budget process, the denigration of the budget process before, but we've had repeated government shutdowns. They can't pass appropriation bills anymore until there's a threat of a shutdown on September 30th. I worry that, with this high profile showdown, however it is resolved, it's going to become routine, as with the shutdowns. Suppose we now have a Republican president comes in and you got a Democratic Congress, and they say, well, why should we be chumps? We can play this game too. No debt ceiling increase without a wealth tax, or no debt ceiling increase without rescinding border wall funding or something. I mean, it does worry me that the long-term consequences for the budget process just lead to more periodic chaos. Anything?
Yeah, so, I mean, we've been seeing that. I mean, you talk about, the annual appropriations process. I mean, I don't even know the last time. I think it's back in the mid 1990s was the last time Congress actually passed, the 13 regular appropriation bills on time, before the beginning of the fiscal year. And, you have seen this regular, ongoing, and I think increasing practice of, using these leverage points of shutting down the government, of defaulting on the debt as a way to get something that you wouldn't, or to try to get something that you wouldn't be able to get through the process. And it's a problem of divided government. I mean, the political parties have moved farther apart, and therefore they I mean, as an incumbent politician, you're more likely, certainly at the federal level, you're more likely to lose in a primary than you are in a general election. And so you've seen both parties move to the extremes, appealing to their base and maintaining support, at the party level. But, as a result, then when they get to Washington, they're not able to compromise. They're not able to work with the other party, to work across the aisle and try to solve problems, because they've become, both parties to a large degree have become beholden to their base, and that prevents compromise. And so, when you can't work with the other side, you end up in these situations where, you try to take hostages and negotiate, under duress. And, it's not a good way to run the government.